Welcome to today's brief book review. The book we're looking at today is called Airside by author James Swallow. James Swallow is a very prolific author and well known perhaps for his Mark Bain thriller series. This, however, is a standalone book. You can probably guess by the title, it's based in an airport. It's called Airside. The inside cover helpfully gives us a definition of airside. It says airside is the area of an airport terminal beyond passport and customs control. So now we've got that one out of the way. What's this about, Cliff, I hear you say? Well, our hero in this book is a chap called Kevin Tyler. He's from the UK. The book opens with him in the back of a taxi heading for a regional airport in Germany to return back to the UK. It's fair to say Kevin's not had a great day. Kevin with his partner has got a company called Lunar Designs, and they've designed a recyclable cardboard water bottle. They've been dealing with a German company and with a view to building a production facility in Germany. And Kevin has ploughed all his money, all his time and effort into this deal. And he's just returning from a meeting with the company Montag Group, only to find that at the very last minute they've pulled out the deal. So Kevin is facing a real problem. His mood is not helped by the fact that whilst there's a storm coming both financially and business-wise, also as the taxi gets nearer to the airport, there's a real storm gathering. The rain's lashing down and he's wondering if he's going to be able to get home tonight. Gets into the airport and finds that things are going from bad to worse. There's one flight back to the UK, and that flight he's booked on as a standby passenger, and he gets bumped from that flight. He then gets a call from his partner in the UK who's found out that the business deal has gone south and informs him that their investors are pulling out. They're probably going to have to get rid of their few employees, and P.S. his partner's bailing out as well. So Kevin is well and truly up to his neck in it and in the depths of despair. Whilst realising that he's going to be at the airport all night because he's been bumped off his flight where he was a standby passenger. He can't leave the airport because the storm's come in and basically nobody with any right mind is going to go on the roads in it. So he's facing a night stuck in the airport, knowing that going back to the UK the next day, he's facing bankruptcy and business ruin. During this time of contemplation and reflection, he visits the gents' bathroom and notices there's a panel on the wall that seems a bit ajar. Further investigation finds that there's a holdall inside there. So he thinks, oh, look at this. Upon opening the holdall, he's surprised to find wads and wads of €200 notes. And he estimates there's probably about 1.5 million euros in the bag. Turns out later there's nearly 2 million euros in the bag. And he's on the horns of a dilemma. You know, does he be a good citizen and hand this in to the next policeman he sees? Or does he use this to get out of the massive hole that he's heading for? While he's thinking about this, he finds a storage locker and places the money in there because he knows he's going to be in the airport all night because of the storm coming in and the fact that he's been bumped off the last flight. And then the story progresses and it finds that clearly that money in the holdall is not just somebody spending money. It's the result of a transaction between a crooked politician and a Serbian crime boss to cover up blackmail murder. Clearly they want their money back and they'll stand at nothing to get their money back. The Serbian crime boss called Oleg Gorod has a legitimate business based at the airport, which he also uses for nefarious means, and has a lot of the airport staff on his payroll. So quickly his men and the crooked politician's bodyguard are chasing after Kevin to find out where the money is. And that effectively is the tale. It's a cat and mouse tale with Kevin trying to avoid the various bad guys to keep hold of the money. And that's it. There's no intricate plot twist. There's no subplots as such. It's based in an airport. There is a minor subplot featuring Kevin's daughter who isn't in the airport, but that's basically it. It's a cat and mouse. Kevin trying to avoid the bad guys, and a very good story it is. It's a very visual book. The story, the story of Kevin avoiding his pursuers by ducking and diving from closed circuit TV cameras, by using both the airport terminal and outside the airport terminal knowledge of subways, tunnels, etc. It'd make a great film. I'm sure that the Jane Swallow, the author, was also a screenwriter. So, if somebody's looking for a film to make, this would make a great film. There's very visual descriptions in the book. So basically, that's the tale. It's also a tale of Kevin, who's absolutely, it's not just at the end of his tether. He's so far gone, he can't even find his tether. And Kevin finding the strength from within himself to fight the bad guys. So all in all, very good read. I mean, it was released the end of May 22 in the UK, and I suspect it's built for the holiday read market, but nothing wrong with that. It's a good, solid piece of holiday reading. I'd give it 7 out of 10. I'll certainly be looking out for more books from Jane Swallow. I really enjoyed it. It's a fast-paced, simple story, nothing to get too excited about, but a good read. So that's it for today's brief book review. Hope you enjoyed it. 10/10 till we do it again. Thanks for watching.